Okay, level 11. What do we have? 2 repeaters, 4 redstone. Okay, so we have a clock running right here. That's going on for, what is that, 6 bolt ticks? 6 tick clock? Plus 1 more from here is 7, 8. So I have 8 ticks. And then we have this, I guess this would be an AND gate of sorts. Basically, all 3 of these have to be turned off for this to turn on and open the door. But the timing is kind of weird. So I guess what I'm going to have to do is have 2 3-tick pulses come down here. Let's see. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So right now, only the first one is shutting off. This isn't off long enough for that to turn off. So let's just make that a little longer. See what happens. Same thing. This isn't off long enough. So let's make it another tick longer. Still the same thing. So you know what? Let's jump straight to 6 ticks. So 3 there. 3 there. Let's see if it ever catches up, because they're out of sync. So let's see. Still not long enough off. So let's go up a little longer. Okay, now that turned off. But it's out of sync. I don't know what this extra redstone here is for. I'm sure it's something. Let's see, does that turn it off now? No. This one's a little tricky. What are we on, 11? Yeah, we're on 11, and this one's a little tricky. So I need to get these 3 off for at least 8 ticks. How am I going to do that? How am I going to... Well, this is 8 ticks. See, this looks like it should work. Oh, no. Because that's 8 and 9 ticks. Can't just change those, right? That'd be cool. Does this work? And then maybe... No, it's not gonna work. How would that work? Well, that's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna work. Let's see. Oh. You've seen that for a second. You've seen that. I wonder... This seems kind of cheap, but... Is it going to go off at all? Okay, let's see. Let's break this. That opened for a second. How can I make it do that again? For a second there, I had the timing right. I wonder if I just wait here long enough, if the timing will catch up. It worked there for a minute. I need to go look. You know what? I'm going to go look at that recording for a second to just see exactly what happened there, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm starting to figure this out. If you watch that door, I can get it to open for a second. So watch. Ready? Seen that? But I can't get it to stay open, and I'm not sure what I am missing. And I don't think I'm going to be able to run it quick enough. Oh, didn't even open that time. I didn't get it right. Let's try that again. Oh, missed it again. Hold on. We'll get it. We'll get it. Oh, I missed it. I'm clicking it too many times. So basically, I'm just trying to delay the signal long enough that that whole line gets turned off. But this can't be the right way. Oh, now I'm not getting it at all. Let's try this again. Hold on. Yeah, see. But there's no way I'm going to make that there in time. Oh, didn't do that right. I got to let it reset a couple times because there's going to be a couple pulses down this line at any given moment. So we want them to start off short, and then I can extend it. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to make that in time. Maybe if I had an ender pearl. Let's see. Let's try that one more time, and then we'll move on to different ways. Yeah, there's no way I'll make that. Let's see. I just feel like this can't be it. I can't even run over there. Maybe if I could fly, I might be able to make it. Nope, didn't happen that time. And there's nothing else in here, right? Yeah, no. Let's see. Oh, I did this wrong. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to make that. Okay, let me keep looking at this, and I'll be right back. Okay, that was easy. I just created a loop back right on top of here that made this stay on, which turned all of this off. Now, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but to me, it's good enough, and it doesn't matter what the delay is. I'm just creating a feedback loop here, and it's keeping this powered on, which is turning off all of this stuff, which turns off this line, opens the door, and we're good to go. So what's the next? Okay, so this is one that I seen in that SethBling was showing in his video, and basically it's combination lock. Whoa. Okay, so I guess there's going to need to be a switch here, I guess, unless this is just a, oh, this must be a mistake in the map. I don't think this is supposed to be open like this. Okay, so let me start reading this redstone and figure out where this combination is. So if I power this off, it will turn this one. If I power this on, yeah, if I power this on, it will turn this off, which will turn this on, which will, actually, that looks like a good start. Okay, and now I have to figure out how to power, yeah, how to power one more. This won't do anything, I don't think. Yeah, because of the new locks. And let's see. I picked that up. Okay, good. If I turn this on, now power gets to here. But we don't want that. So what if... oh. Then what if I turn... is it these two? But now this is locked. So I'm pretty sure this one might actually need to be on. Now that's locked. So I should be able to take this off, right? Yeah. And turn that one, which lets the power through here to turn that off. And now maybe if I turn... oh, wait, no. That's locked on. We don't want that locked on. Let's see. And we want this off. Maybe we don't want that off, actually. Because now... right, okay. Now I need to turn these two edges off. so if I remove this, it's going to power on, but it's locked right now. So that's okay. So let's shut this one off. Nope, screwed that up. Okay, let me look a little closer at this. And I need to get this off somehow. Okay, now if I pull this, it's going to lock it on, which is okay. We want it locked on. Yeah, so now we could turn that off. And we don't have anything locked here. So if I turn this off, that's going to stay on a locked state. We don't want to do that. Hold on. So we want to turn that off. Okay, that's locked, so we can move this without screwing up anything, really. Lock that off. Let's see. No, that's not going to work. We want to lock this. We want this to turn on to lock these. No, maybe not. What do we want to do? Oh, pretty sure I'm not supposed to be there. Okay, so let's move this. We want to turn off this lock. We need to turn off this lock. Almost. No, I'm not almost. Let's see. So now that's locked. Now we could turn that off. No, I just removed the locks. Damn it. Damn it, damn it. Take that. Let's move these locks. Now we have the power going all the way through, so we can remove that. Now that's going to be locked on. So that's good. We have this locked on. That's what we want to do. We have this locked on. No, this isn't what we want to do. It's close to what we want to do, but not exactly. Because we want to lock this off. So we need to turn this back on to turn that on. Take this. Bring it here. Okay, now we have that locked off. So we could take that. We could take this. Oh, we don't want that locked off. Wait a second. Wait a second. We want that locked on. With this locked on, it keeps this lit. And we need this lit, or we're never going to get through here. So that has to stay like that. That has to stay. But we need this lock to turn off. What if I... we need that to stay off. So that's eventually... this line needs to stay off. So that's eventually going to stay there. And if I could take this guy off now. But now this is shut off, right? Yeah. Which, that's not doing me any good. So I need to take this off for a second. Turn that off. Right. I need to turn that off. Take this back. Turn that lock off. I need to get the power off right here. So take this, power that off. If I power that on, I think I need to take this back. Even though I need that on, I could come back. Let's see. That doesn't matter right now. That is locked on. Great. We have that locked on. Now we want to turn this off. Okay. Now that's off. Whoa. Okay, we want to lock this on. We want to lock this on. Let's think about that for a second. So I need to power. That's locked. If I turn. Okay, that's locked on, so I don't need this here anymore. That's forever on unless I turn the lock off. Which I just remember not to do that. Okay, so now let's put this here. Change that. Now that is there. Yeah, that's not what I want to do. Now I want to turn these sides off. Pretty sure I want to turn these sides off now, so. Wait. Yeah. Okay, okay, so now I can take this back. I can take this back and then maybe put it here. Hey, there we go. The door is open. So basically I had to switch around these locks to make sure. Oh, keep falling in here. Oh, and I did it again. I had to turn off these locks to make sure these two were not powered. And this was. Very nice, very nice. So I guess I'm a little better with... Oh. I was going to say I'm a little better with redstone than I thought, but... Yeah, this doesn't look fun. So what are we in? We're in level 13. Oh, only 13 and a button. All we got is a button. Great. Very nice. Okay, so we need basically all these off. Oh, what happens when I press buttons? Am I at least locking things? Nope. That didn't do nothing. Let's see. That's not doing nothing. Okay, well, I'm going to have to end this here and come back in a little bit. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.